Can I lose weight in menopause, comma, it doesn't seem like I can. Hello, friends, and welcome to the Honeycast. Coach Chris Honeycutt here, and I am talking about all things perimenopause, menopause, weight loss, mindset, and just thriving in midlife. What is happening in midlife? What is going on with our metabolism? There is something going on with our metabolism in midlife. It technically slows down, and actually, our metabolism is supposed to stay the same until we're around 60, believe it or not. Around 60 to 80, there is a drop in metabolism. But because of lifestyle factors and because of hormonal decline, because of those things, our metabolism is negatively impacted as we age. So we have an aging metabolism, and we may have some lifestyle factors that are really working against our metabolism. And then we have the biggie, which is estrogen walking out the door. That is a big deal when we're talking about fat loss, fat gain, metabolism, and more. So the question is, can I lose weight in menopause, comma, it doesn't seem like I can, basically. So what I want to say is the answer is yes. And I have coached hundreds of women in their weight loss. I have also been able to lose weight myself. And I've done a lot of study into this. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that it's going to be an easy feat. What your body could do before, maybe in your 40s or 30s and 20s, the way you lost weight, the way that you responded is going to be very different in your menopausal years. And the reason is because of declining hormones, specifically estrogen, but progesterone and testosterone and other hormone levels are a factor. So when estrogen is declining, it causes our body to redistribute fat in a very different way, which is usually around our abdomen. Estrogen also regulates blood sugar or glucose levels or insulin sensitivity, also helps us build muscle. And it is going to be that our bodies are responding differently because we don't have that estrogen anymore. So what we want to do is we want to do things that are going to support our body even though we don't have estrogen. So the answer is yes. And I'm going to give you some things that you can do and that you can consider that will help with your weight loss journey. Number one, I'm going to say is the white sugar and the white flour and the packaged foods, the seed oils, some of the seed oils, they are all going to work against you. They are going to be your biggest nemesis. Those are the things that are going to cause a rapid increase of fat gain. And so we really want to get off of those as much as possible. You want to focus on protein and anti-inflammatory foods. First of all, protein is a thermogenic food. It's going to help our body turn on fat burning. 2, it's going to help with cravings. 3, it's going to help you feel full. And 4, it's going to help with blood sugar regulation, which you're going to hear over and over that is key for weight loss. Anti-inflammatory foods. We tend to be more in an inflammatory state as our hormones decline and cortisol levels rise. We tend to be more inflamed. And so we really want to focus on those anti-inflammatory foods, the antioxidants, the polyphenols, the vitamins, the minerals, the nutrients that come from these anti-inflammatory foods and herbs are going to be key for fat loss. Next, strength training. Yes, I always want you working your heart, but we can get that with everyday movement. Strength training is key. Building muscle is key for women in menopause, not just for weight loss, but of course for longevity, being able to also keep your bone health, be strong. And strength training is going to be the number one needle moving exercise for women in menopause. If you're doing a lot of cardio or a lot of other exercises and you're not strength training, you want to focus on strength training. Meet yourself where you are with that. If you've never done it before, you want to start with body weight. You want to start maybe with 1 day a week and then add 2 days. Once you get a foundation, then you're going to add weights, and eventually you're going to want to lift heavy, ladies. It's the only way that we can build muscle, keep muscle, boost metabolism, and turn on fat burning. Next, supporting our hormones. Now, we can do that many ways. Dealing with stress. Chronic stress is chronic cortisol levels, which is belly fat. So we really want to manage our stress well. Sleep is very important. I just read a study that women who get 8 hours of sleep in this study actually lost more weight than the women that only had 5 hours of sleep. Please work on your sleep hygiene. I've got an episode where I talked about how important sleep is and things that you can do for your sleep. You also want to address thyroid issues. Some of you probably already have thyroid issues that you've had going on for a while. Some of you, maybe you don't know. If your doctor tells you you are in a normal range, I would question that. We're not talking about a normal range, we're talking about optimized. We want to make sure your thyroid is optimized. Your thyroid is your battery. Your thyroid is your metabolism, and it does impact your hormones. So we want to support that. Also consider hormone replacement therapy. This isn't directly related to fat loss, but what it can do is help support your body and really give all your hormones, testosterone, progesterone, estrogen, give your body what it needs to work well, to be able to sleep better, to be able to feel better, to be able to mitigate hormonal symptoms. And everyday movement, believe it or not, people do not think that getting your steps in or everyday movement counts. It is 15 to 20% of your weight loss journey. So you definitely want to get the everyday movement in. So my answer is yes, it is possible to lose weight in menopause. Consider working on some of these and give yourself some time.